peacocks dance, their wings spread wide. A rose in bloom, yet thorns entwine. Dylan Kane walks the edge of time.
Okay, midweek recap.
A whispered.
I'm making this one because I'm off the chart. I don't know what time it is in London. It's like coming up to 9. 9 in the morning. Lovely weathers. Alhamdulillah. And while other people are looking at me, I'm seeing people go to work, stuff like that. Some people are late by now, and they're looking at me. I'm just walking around. It's like I still got a pay-as-you-go meter, so I went to top up my electric. Do you know what I mean? Just running errands and stuff, innit? But I'm not braggadocious. I'm humble. I was looking for that word, but I'm still humble. I said to my friend the other day, he's a student of mine, if I speak to my peers and tell them what my schedule's like, they'll just, adornment, gel, envy, the stages. The lifestyle's totally different, do you know what I mean? But at the same time, I've been humbled. When I was in another country, traveling, putting my feet up, my neighbour was a millionaire. Well, I lived in the West End equivalent to wherever, of where that was, yeah, Poblado. And those guys up there, because when you go to certain countries, you reach, or you are part of the top 20% earners. So it's very easy to rub shoulders with affluence, yeah? I'm not going to say because I'm special or whatever. Fortunate. He's a millionaire from America, who was deported by Trump when he was last president. I think it was his first term and he was making points, so getting everyone deported and that. He was adopted. So yeah, he ran up P's and construction company, whatever. But anyway, he was really checking me. How did you make your money? How did you get there? Whatever. And a lot of people do that when you reach, because they want to know if you really made it out the rat race. And then what they do is, like, after they like give you the tests, they share their experiences, and then they become total dickheads and then start laughing at everyone else who can't figure it out. Basically, that's how it goes. But that was humbling for me, because at the end of the day, I'm thinking that I made it, and then all of a sudden, I've got the reality check of, whoa, hang on, you've made it compared to like people that you grew up with or something. You haven't made it compared to other people that like have a bigger platform than yourself. When I say platform, I mean like foundations. For example, me, I'm trying to teach you this journey. Or so I'm getting a bit flustered. Someone's walking past me. I'm not giving it attention. I won't do it. Yeah, trying to switch up my word. I don't like to. Oh, if you know me in person, I'm actually Paro, being all and big-headed. You can probably tell from what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? Like, the whole peers thing is crazy. I've come back and I've realised, receive different type of energy. But let me keep going. So when he's showing me these things and he's showing me, because obviously I've got my formula to escape the rat race or financial freedom or whatever, yeah, and I'm sure everyone does, innit? But when people are telling you that they do and they've proved it, it's different, innit? Because now you're both comparing how it works. And because we're in different countries, you can say to me, okay, cool, this is how you could have done it in America. I can say this is how you could have done it in London, vice versa. And we're learning things, we're going back and back, we're rapping back and forth. That's really good for networking as well, team, yeah? But with regards to the platform thing, it's like, for me personally, I don't have a mum, I don't have a dad, I don't have a grandfather, I don't have a grandmother. What else? The aunties and the uncles. Do you know what I mean? So that's like the foundation. Certain people or others, like for example, a lot of people, like the last student who called me and said that his trading friend who lost 60k, he definitely has a mum and dad. Bank of Mum and Dad definitely resurrected him, yeah? But yeah, so for example, that trader, he can start off with P's and see success or make profits far more quickly than me, because I'd have to start calling people, borrowing, do you know what I mean, and then leveraging. But yeah, so I'm humbled. I'm the type of person where I come from humble beginnings. My skill is extremely high versus my capital being extremely low, as opposed to traders who start off with high income will, you know, laws of correspondence, have poor skill. And it doesn't make them bad people, it doesn't make me better. It's just, I mean, these principles are older than us, you know what I'm saying? But if you have a lot of money, you'll never need to develop the high skill or sharpen your knife as sharp as mine is. Because I'm chopping down far more trees. The trees being metaphorical obstacles. Do you know what I mean? I'm chopping them down. Do you know what I mean? I might have phone bill, rent. Ones have increased rent by 7%. I think the other day, no, 12%. Then we've got 7% inflation. No, like all these things. Those are what I'm chopping down. But if you come from, like, if you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth, then you won't have the obstacles. Do you know what I mean? So you'll just concentrate on a prop challenge, or just concentrate on getting your private equity. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So you wouldn't need to be, do you know what I mean? Pressure creates diamonds. You wouldn't be put underneath that pressure. And it's not a bad thing. It's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm expressing that. I'm actually going to walk into the shop I'm actually going to walk into now. I'm going to leave it there. I do want to rant a bit more, but I think the people around me think I'm a bit crazy. So I'm going to walk around and come back at you again. So, forgive me, quick sip. So, what I did, London session, annoying. I did see that price was going for a short. Can't ask me why. This weekly OB is touched. From the weekly OB is touched when we were sleeping, or yesterday, 7 in the evening. Couple bounces, boom, boom, hitting our labels. Which one is it? YHOD, boom, so you know that's liquidity taken out. YC, boom, so you know that's liquidity taken out. And I'm actually expecting a short. However, I do get an algorithmic buy. Boom, boom, entry, bang. So now, like I was listening to some guy called Will's Key, I think his name is. It's about probability of it moving up. While price did rally a little bit before crashing, I did use a dynamic stop loss. I didn't lose all of it. Price did flip. Now for me, where I would have entered if I were to enter again, to make sure price is definitely moving in the direction, I would have shorted here. Boom. I don't really like these trades because it's sitting in the middle. So I do like to use one execution. I did want to short this today. I didn't because I'm connected to so many accounts, and certain accounts with the prop firms I only want one execution per session. So that's a con of managing so many accounts. I could be in profit today. So if with regards to my primary account where I would have just where I take out profits all the time, like daily, I could have, but what it would have meant is going into my account and disabling my trade copier and then trading off it, and I just couldn't be bothered. Plus the fact that I know that I trade this way and statistically I'm cushy. But yeah, just showing you real life pro and con. Okay, so back again for the New York session. Not really impressed. Again, I have my execution, bang, price up a couple of pips, 11.9 we're looking at. I'm thinking we're gonna make some shmoney. Obviously dynamic stop loss, so I've adjusted that. I won't be losing too much. After that, I've got price wicking at this high. Wicking. And of course, this is the sell side, the buy side liquidity that was displaced and issued before the announcement. So announcement happens 11:30. This candle, brazy candle. How many pips did it about move? 33 pips, one candle. I'm actually off. Let me do that again. Boom, 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 boom. 38, nasty work. And bearing in mind, I'm looking at price from 12 is 12:30. I see an inversion, bang. That's an entry. Jarring. Oh my goodness. But I'm waiting for that announcement, because usually the announcement takes me out of that trade. So today you can see price after the announcement, price went up for 1 to 2, then turned around to take out liquidity. Usually price would go up a couple of pips, announcement, then take out liquidity. So I guess with hindsight or back testing, whatever, I can look to see if price actually does move well and distribute if the entry is issued a certain time prior to. So for example, we've got the announcement at 1:30 and the entry was what? Off team, I gotta go.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
In the halls where shadows glide, gold peacocks dance, their wings spread wide. A rose in bloom, yet thorns entwine. Dylan Kane walks the edge of time.
Okay, midweek recap.
A whispered trade, a gamble bold, cards are dealt.